Hello, my name is Octavius Goodman, and this is Technology in America. Technology's effects as a whole. Technology in America had very transformative effects on American business and military. Technology changed American business and the military by making them faster, smarter, and more connected. Innovative engineers designed new tools. These new tools cut costs by making things automatic or done by a machine instead of having to pay a worker. New machines also sped up the ways that people communicated. Get ready to deep dive into a world of technological advancements, specific advancements, and their effects. There have actually been advancements for every crucial field. Speedy communication. The invention of the telegraph changed the world. It allowed individuals to communicate messages very quickly over a large distance. Since then, we have made other advancements, such as the internet. Now it is not just words we can communicate. The internet has allowed us to be able to see things through a camera potentially millions of miles away. It's not just that. Powerful platforms and websites can let basically anyone hear what one has to say. People can talk across the world in seconds. Here's an example. This is the telegraph. This was one of the earliest communication devices. Automatic production of goods. Assembly lines and automation let factories build more items for less money. For example, the world's first chocolatiers used to need roughly 20 days just to produce one batch of chocolate bars. How long does it take now? In 20 days, roughly 882 million pounds of chocolate are made worldwide. Just in 20 days. This is all thanks to intricately designed machines. This is a photograph of an old factory. New materials. Up until the 1930s, there was no such thing as man-made fabric. It was almost all cotton and silk and a few others. It was only until 1935 that a chemical company called DuPont created the world's first fully man-made cloth. It set off a massive revolution, since it was durable, lightweight, and resistant to rot and mildew. It became increasingly popular in the women's market, since hosiery and stockings ripped very easily when they were made out of silk. But it reached much more than just the market. Military started to use it. Nylon was perfect for parachutes, ropes, jackets, tents, and mosquito nets. Here's an old advertisement about nylon in the women's market. Now we're going to talk about what was changed, or how all these technological advancements changed the world. Here are advancements' implications on industries. You could say these advancements had pros and cons. Advancements in the industry, such as automated machines, lowered consumer costs, since companies saved a lot more money by not having to pay their workers. However, the cons were it became much harder for laborers to find jobs now that machines were replacing them. Implications on economic growth. It became much more achievable to grow financially, since people could now spend less money on their factories, transport money nationwide, and make business deals internationally. Implications on military strategy. New technology and ways to communicate shifted warfare from massed, bloody infantry lines into a high-speed, technology-driven, and precision-guided type of warfare. Technological advancements changed America's national security completely. They shifted the nation from a vulnerable state to a global superpower, while introducing complex nuclear, cyber, and ethical risks. Everything is much more virtual and digital now. All in all, I'd just like to say thank you so much for everything. Have a great day.